Welcome to See Me Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing Terminator Dark Fate.
That's me doing a robot. Directed by Tim Miller, starring Natalia Reyes, Mackenzie Davis, and returning to the franchise, Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator Dark Fate is meant to be a direct sequel from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Most people's favorite Terminator, I will say. Essentially, every Terminator film we have seen is an alternate timeline, and this is re-establishing the franchise. AKA, all the other films sucked, and now we're here with Dark Fate. The film is the same setup as any other Terminator, right? Terminator is sent back, they send another person or Terminator back to protect the person that the original Terminator was sent back to kill, and that is the whole film, protecting that individual. This time it is a girl, Danny, I believe was the name, and she has the help of an augmented soldier named Gracie, who along with Sarah Connor and Arnold Schwarzenegger playing a random, this is not the same T-800, but a different T-800, stop this new Terminator known as the Rev-9. The Rev-9 was pretty cool. It was like part T-1000, part T-800, but better. Pretty awesome. The film is okay. The movie, you know, it would never be another Judgment Day. Judgment Day is the best. But Dark Fate comes somewhat close.
I would have to agree. I would say that the difference between T2, Terminator 2 for those who don't know, and all of the other Terminator movies is the story. They actually have a good story. And that's really what sets them all apart. They all have good action. They all get good moments, good catchphrases. You know, most of them have Arnold, right? So they all have all those elements in the second half. But the story is what set them all apart. And this movie is no different. The story in this movie, it's okay. It's okay. It's better than all of the other Terminator movies outside of T2 and T1, in my personal opinion. It's better than all the other ones. This is the best Terminator movie since Terminator 2. So I know people, or that's the biggest question, is it better than Terminator 2? Not even close. But is it the best Terminator movie for me since the last Terminator 2? It is. It is for sure. And that's because they give me all of those things that I want from a Terminator movie. I got Arnold being Arnold. And yes, in my personal opinion, once again, he did a great job in this movie. He did a great job at being an old Riley vet and doing what he needs to do to help them on their mission. And that's what he did, and it was great. Sarah Connor, also another Wiley vet, showing these new people the ropes. This is how it needs to be done. This is how I do things. And at every point of this movie, she was badass. At every point of this movie. And I appreciate that. And then the new characters that they brought along, I enjoyed. I like them. I want to see more of them. This is one of the Terminator movies when I can say, once again, personally, I can't speak for Nikki Take that, I would love to see another one. I would love to see another one immediately. Go ahead and start making another movie and let me see Sarah Connor and the new crop come up and see what they can do in another movie.
That was a lot. That was a lot of words, a lot of dialogue that you gave. I'll start with the last thing you said.
Yep.
I don't want to see another one. I'm done with the Terminators. It is formulaic at this point. It is the same plot. And you have to be, I think, better than the predecessors. You have to do something new. You know, you don't give me a new Terminator and say, oh, this is better. Like, okay, it's cool the first two times, right? When we got to Terminator 3, yeah, her arm turned into a gun, but was the, like, do I go back and watch that for that? No! Because I don't care. Yeah, the technology gets cooler. Terminator Genesis is probably one of the coolest Terminators I've seen. I would never go back and watch that movie, right? And so every Terminator, you keep giving me the same setup. You know, you give me a new Terminator and you think it's, you know, like trick or treat. You know, like, hey, come and get the same candy bars. No, I'm cool. You know, I hit that age where this doesn't excite me anymore. And Terminator is that for me, right? It's trick or treating as an adult. It's like, yeah, it just don't got the same pizzazz. I like seeing Arnold. I like seeing Linda Hamilton. I would say Sarah Connor probably gave me a bit more than seeing another T-800 Arnold did. You know, I've gotten at least 4 versions of you. You know, I'm not emotionally connected to any of them since you dipped in that lava bath in the second one, right? Like now you just like a husk. Like now I'm literally just getting an empty Arnold Schwarzenegger that has a metal endoskeleton. Like it's nothing there, Arnold. Stop coming back. It's nothing there. You have nothing to give that character unless you're gonna tell me the one from the lava dip is alive, right? And we know he's not. Sarah showing the young girl the ropes, yeah, it's cool, you know, but that's what I thought the Sarah Connor Chronicles was for, right? Like, that's what the TV show was for. You already moved that aspect to something else. Stop doing this, Hollywood. Stop doing it, James Cameron. I'm glad that you could come back and cap it off. Be done. Give us Avatar 2.
But I got a few questions, okay? You like candy still, right? You still enjoy eating candy, right?
Yes.
You do?
It's cool.
Okay, so trick-or-treat as an adult, yeah, we don't want to walk in the rain, we don't want to walk in the cold and grab candy, no. But do you still eat it? Yes. And I think this movie was candy without having to walk and go get it. I think this movie did what it was supposed to do. And if you say you don't want to see the same formulaic experience, then stop watching movies. Because most movies are formulaic, especially action movies. They all usually use some sort of form to get through it. Now, I'm not giving this movie a pass because of that. I'm not saying that stop watching movies, or I'm not saying this movie is good because it's formulaic. This movie is formulaic, and that is a reason why it's not as good as the second one. But you can't tell me that this movie didn't have moments that you enjoyed. And I think that's what's important, right? And also, when the last time you seen Arnold on the big screen, right? I feel like this is like, I want to see more of Arnold, right? Like, we don't get enough of him. I'm sorry, we don't get enough of him. And I remember what he was, and I think that old guys always can find a second life in Hollywood. We have seen so many of them do it in the past, and we're going to see so many more of them do it in the future. Was Arnold, like, amazing? No, but, like, I enjoyed him. I enjoy seeing that on the screen. I'm sorry.
In conclusion, while my friend here, raves about this film, I would not, give this film anything other than the pleasurable action movie that you like because you like other movies in this franchise. That is all it is, at its bottom line. Are there moments that are cool? Yeah, sure. Will you come back to see these moments over and over and over? Absolutely not. This movie did nothing for me in terms of new, except give me a new Terminator, which was cool. Which everyone does. Everyone does it.
This was the coolest. Right?
I don't care. I don't know anymore because I don't care. Like if I didn't review movies, I wouldn't have saw this. Honestly, I would have caught it on Netflix and said, yeah, it was cool to see. Which I'm suggesting you do because this movie is a 6.9. I was gonna give it the 7. I was gonna try to be nice, but I gotta be honest with myself. It is a 6.9. It's right below that. Oh, this is like really good, and then you get into the A's where you're like, yeah, this was great. Like, nah, it's okay. You are literally only watching this because you like the other movies. It like standalone, like, no. Like, this is the first Terminator you saw? Yeah, like, you'd be like, what is this? What is this? Exactly.
Sequels are meant to be seen because you like the original. Just to debunk that, I didn't get that at all. But sequels are meant to be seen
but some sequels,
because you like the original.
But some sequels can stand alone. The Dark Knight.
Yeah, it can stand alone. But also,
and that's a good sequel.
But it's a great sequel. But that's rare.
Yeah,
it's very rare for a sequel to stand alone in that way.
I'm not here to judge a movie based on rarity. I'm here to judge the quality.
And the quality of this movie was fine. I think the quality of this movie was fine.
For you.
And for me, I will have to give this movie a 7.6. I am so far off the scale that you are. I think this movie is a breath of fresh air for the franchise. I do. I think it's a breath.
Oh, because they brought something new, right? Yeah.
No.
Tell the people it's a breath of fresh air because they did something new.
That's what breath of fresh air means.
Yeah, they did something new.
They did something new that was enjoyable.
What did they do new?
The whole interaction between Sarah Connor and and Danny. I enjoyed that. Women empowerment at its best. The year of women was last year. It's continuing, and this year, I love that. You laugh about it. I do love that. I love seeing women in power. I do enjoy it, especially on the big screen. Also, a part of that dynamic. I'm not going to spoil the movie for you, but there are possible sequels that can be made, and I want to see that.
Oh, they proved they can make a sequel. And this franchise don't wear anything. They can keep churning them out. They think of a new Terminator, there will be another one.
We are on the 9th Fast and the Furious. I'm just saying.
And for the people who have watched the latest Fast and the Furious,
So all 9 of them bad.
do you need to go back?
So was A bad? Fast and Furious A bad too? It wasn't. This movie was a
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious hasn't been good since Fast 6.
This movie was a breath of fresh air for the series.
What's Fast 8 good?
And I think that anybody that loves Terminator should definitely go check out this film.
Yeah, absolutely. If you love Terminator, absolutely.
If you like it.
If you
If
love
you're
it.
interested.
If you love it.
If you are interested.
If you watch Terminator Genesis and you said, this isn't that bad. This is the movie for you. This is the movie.
Terminator Jim wasn't that bad. It wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
That completes the review for Terminator Dark Fate. As always, let us know how you felt about the movie. A lot of you will like this movie. I know you will.
All right then.
Let me make my point.
Okay, I apologize.
Because it does have Arnold and it does give you a Terminator. For some people, that's enough. And I would agree, if I didn't review movies critically, that would be enough for basic enjoyment. But I have to take the overall package into account.
But is enjoyment a part of the package?
It is a part of the package.
Okay.
I didn't very much enjoy this film.
That's fair.
It didn't do anything new.
That's fair.
I literally saw Terminator 2 without the emotional attachment to my Arnold, which I needed, and without John Connor. Where are we? We are literally in a movie that is just throwing robots at us.
Please go watch this movie and let us know what you think. I really want to know how y'all feel because me and Nikki Tay, we in complete disagreement.
No, I agree. It's cool.
Is it no?
Is it as good as the second one? No. Is it as good as the first one? No. I would argue it's not as good as Salvation.
I think it's the third best.
That's just me.
I think it's the third best.
Christian Bale, Sam Worthington. Can't go wrong there. As always, don't forget, you've seen it here.